Charlotte in Keighley, hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi. Sorry, yes, I can.
I'm a first-time caller. It's the first time I've ever been on the radio, and I'm really, really nervous. I'm actually shaking.
Oh, you'll be all right. I think you've called because of what Peter said about Jeremy Corbyn.
Yes, I was part shaking with anger and then part shaking with nerves at what he said.
Go on.
I just found it really insulting, the way that he spoke about the working class. I've spoke to working men, like for some sort of circus. I actually am a member of the working class. I'm not just some southern rich Tory that maybe spoke to us. And I'm offended and I'm upset that he called Jeremy Corbyn, what did he say now?
He said he was a country-hating, anti-Semitic communist.
Yeah, he's not at all any of them. He's actually Britain-loving because he cares about the people. If your previous Tory rich caller had read his manifesto, it's about mass council housing building, supporting the NHS, renationalising things so things are run for people instead of profit. He's a good man. He's all for peace. When can you think of another politician that's had a field full of people shouting and chanting his name, working ordinary young people? Keir Starmer, he's not for the working people. In my eyes, he's a red Tory. And not giving Jeremy Corbyn the whip, I don't support Keir Starmer, and I won't vote Labour anymore, which is a shame. I think Labour we've gone too much to the right now.
I think what you said at the beginning there about not being a circus act, the working class, I agree with you completely. There's too much talk. There's always been too much talk in this country about groups of people, who add up to millions of people. And so you can describe precisely what they think about everything. I mean, I think all kinds of things about all kinds of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't come at things with just some lumpen view about everything, do you?
He might have spoken to a few working class people in a pub, but what's a few working class people that he spoke to? They might be kind of uneducated right-wing Tories that have been brainwashed by the Corbyn-hating media. I was a little bit upset that you didn't defend Corbyn in them comments because I thought it was quite...
well, I think to be truthful with you, I don't think he's country hating. I do think he committed anti-Semitism, and I do think he supported or tolerated too much anti-Semitism in the party, and he clearly has an affinity with Marxism, doesn't he? So I think I'm afraid I think some of it was accurate, but he's not country. Pardon? No, I'm not saying. Well, I'm not in favour of Marxism personally, but I'll tell you what Marxism will never do is win an election in the UK. And if our conversation is, but if our conversation, Charlotte, if our conversation is about Labour getting into power, then anti-Semitism and Marxism needs to be off the ballot box.
Can I just make another point about him saying Britain hating? It was actually going to make...
I don't think he hates Britain.
National holiday. No, I know, but your previous caller did. I think Jeremy Corbyn is the best Prime Minister the country never had, and he'll have my full support. And
so will you just not vote in the next election?
The NHS.
Will you just not vote in the next election?
So I would ideally want to vote Trade Union Socialist Coalition, but they don't stand everywhere, so where they're not standing, I'll vote for the Green Party.
OK, thanks, Charlotte. Charlotte in Keighley.